Alright, let's dive into something that's both heartbreaking and incredibly inspiring. Imagine living in a world where simply reading a book or writing your thoughts could put your life in danger. That's the reality for the young women in the Secret Reading Club of Kabul, a documentary that's not just a film, it's a testament to resilience, courage, and the unyielding human spirit. But here's the thing, this isn't just another story about oppression. It's a story about defiance, about finding light in the darkest corners, and about the power of art to keep hope alive. Personally, I think what makes this so compelling is how these women, inspired by Anne Frank, are using their voices to challenge a regime that wants to silence them. It's not just about reading or writing, it's about reclaiming their humanity in a world that's trying to strip it away. What immediately stands out to me is the sheer audacity of these women. In a place where the Taliban controls every aspect of their lives, they're risking everything to form a secret reading club. I mean, think about it, in a society where women are denied education, work, and even the freedom to speak, these women are saying, we will not be erased. And they're doing it by turning to literature, of all things. And Frank's diary, in particular, becomes a lifeline for them. What many people don't realize is how universal her story is. And Frank wasn't just a Jewish girl in hiding, she was a symbol of resilience in the face of tyranny. And these Afghan women see themselves in her. They're not just reading her words, they're writing their own, documenting their lives under oppression, and sharing it with the world. It's a modern-day diary, but instead of hiding in an attic, they're hiding in plain sight, under the nose of the Taliban. Now, let's talk about the filmmakers, Shakiba Adil and Alina Hervanen. Their journey to bring this story to light is nothing short of remarkable. Shakiba, herself a survivor of the first Taliban regime, knows firsthand what these women are going through. She's not just a director, she's a witness, a survivor, and a voice for those who can't speak. Alina, on the other hand, brings her expertise as an author and storyteller, helping these women craft their narratives. Together, they've created something that's not just a documentary, it's a call to action. But here's where it gets really interesting, the film isn't just about the women, it's partially filmed by them. These women, with their smartphones, are becoming filmmakers themselves, documenting their lives in real time. It's raw, it's unfiltered, and it's incredibly powerful. But it's also dangerous. Every shot, every word, could put them at risk. And yet, they're doing it anyway. Why? Because they want to be heard. They want to be seen. They want the world to know that they exist, that they matter. One thing that really struck me is the security measures they had to take. Blurring faces, deleting footage immediately, filming away from windows, it's like something out of a spy thriller. But this isn't fiction, this is their reality. And even with all these precautions, the risk is still there. Shakiba mentions how they had to cut some of the most beautiful, heartfelt moments because they were too dangerous to include. It's a constant tightrope walk between telling the truth and keeping these women safe. And yet, despite all the challenges, they've managed to create something that's both intimate and universal. These women aren't just victims, they're fighters. They're using art as a form of resistance, and it's working. Their sisterhood, their determination, their refusal to give up, it's infectious. It makes you want to stand up and fight alongside them. But here's the bigger question, what does this film mean for the rest of us? Personally, I think it's a wake-up call. It's easy to sit in our comfortable lives and think, oh, that's happening over there, but the truth is, this is a human issue. These women are fighting for the same rights we often take for granted, the right to learn, to speak, to exist as full human beings. And their struggle should be our struggle. The filmmakers hope that this documentary will bring the international community together, the way it did during apartheid in South Africa. They want the world to say, enough is enough. And honestly, I think they're onto something. This film isn't just a story, it's a movement. It's a reminder that silence is complicity, and that every voice matters. So, as we watch the Secret Reading Club of Kabul, let's not just be observers. Let's be allies. Let's amplify these women's voices, support their fight, and remember that hope, like a book, can be passed from hand to hand, even in the darkest of times. Because if these women can find the courage to stand up in the face of tyranny, then surely, we can find the courage to stand with them. What this really suggests is that change is possible, but it starts with us. So, what are we waiting for?